everyone, and welcome back to Manwon Joy Pack. I am Shannon. I'm going to be your host once again, and today we have another really special episode for you guys. If you guys are new to the show, welcome and thank you for joining. If you guys are returning, then you know what's up, you know the drill. So let me go ahead and go over the rules before we get started, and then I'll introduce our awesome place today. We're actually at the meat market today. You guys will get to see that a little bit behind me. So this is the Mahjong, my apologies, Mahjong Shijang. This is the meat market, like I said. In today's challenge, we're going to be trying to make miyeokguk. So for those of you guys that have watched the previous episodes, you probably know that I'm not the best chef, so this is definitely going to be a challenge. I think my team really likes to kind of see me struggle. But anyway, we're going to be doing the miyeokguk. So basically I need to get three things. I need to get miyok, some beef, and then some garlic. Pretty simple, right? But we'll see. So as always, you guys, I do have an allowance. It's only manwon, and we're going to be using this bag and this allowance. And I'm going to take you guys to the market, and we'll go ahead and get started. What's the price of meat there? Is manwon enough? So it does depend on the meat you get. It also depends on the quality. For example, if you get like Hanu is like the premium beef essentially. It is going to be a little bit more expensive. So for example, some of these more expensive shops like Hanu beef, it's going to be a little bit over manwon. So I'm going to see if I can strike a deal with one of the shop owners today. Okay, so what is your favorite type of meat? Favorite type of meat? I gotta go like, honestly, this is gonna sound so boring, but it's probably chicken. Chicken, or I would say like fish, like tilapia, tuna. Tuna girl, that's all me, all day, for sure. I would probably buy the beef, like Hanu beef. I've tried it in a specialty like Korean barbecue place before. It was like one of those upscale places. And when I tried it, it melted in my mouth. Like the marbling was so amazing. It was like butter, essentially. And I've seen some of that as I'm walking around here too. So if you guys are interested in buying your own and maybe cooking at home or trying that while you come to Korea, maybe check out the Hanu beef. There's a couple of different stalls here that do have that. So feel free to come try. And then we've got our little market here, a little bit more traditional. Okay, so fruits and veggies, but we're just gonna go right back here, and we're actually going to get some miyok and some garlic. Okay, so here we are. This is just a very traditional kind of small grocery store, but I see some garlic right here. Okay, so we're gonna get this. This is the chopped garlic. This is gonna be best for the miyeokguk and also the easiest. I'm not the best cook, so I'm gonna take what I can get as far as easy. Looks like this. Okay, so you guys can see it's actually dried. It's dried seaweed, so what we need to do is rehydrate it. And that's why I need to be a little bit more mindful of time today, because this has to have time to set up essentially and kind of inflate or become like gooey, like jammy texture. Anyway, we'll see. So we've got our first two. And as always, guys, we only have manwon, so we need to figure out the pricing. Let's go check it out. Let's see. 안녕하세요. 네.
고맙습니다.
네. So it's actually 6,300 won, so $6.30 if you're going to equivocate it to like a USD standpoint. So you guys, that means we only really have like $4. So without further ado, you guys, it is time to play a game, because I am not going to be able to buy any meat with like $3. We'll go with this middle one. Uh-oh, I feel like this is going to be something crazy. This is going to be like algebra or something. Let's see. I pick this one every time. I don't know how I do it. I did say it was going to be math, right? I swear, I have no idea what these say, but this is times tables, and the way that this works, I have to get 5 of them right. If I get 5 of them right, then we will be able to pick some more allowance and hopefully get some more money. I'm not really good at math, fun fact, so I might need you guys' help. Dun, 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 dun. 7 times 5. I know this one, this is 35. Right? Okay. All right, next one. 9 times 9. Can I use my fingers? That's not right. Wait, 81. 81. I still do this because you can check. It's like 8 and 1. Pro tip. All right, next one. 3 times 8. Oh, I feel like you guys are insulting me now. This is like, it's pretty easy. 3 times 8, you guys? 24. All right, next one. 8 times 8, 64. Right? Can you tell that I memorized this as a kid? I was like repeating it over and over again, and it was like, I don't know about you guys, but when I was growing up, we had like the little sheet with like 50 questions or something, and you had to complete it really fast, and I would slam my paper down to let everyone know that I did. But you know, that's what I remember now. Why are you looking at me like that? 12 times 12? 144? Ooh, right. Oh, he thought he had me. Nice try. I'm a pro. No, I'm not a pro. I just also memorized that one. Like I said, as long as it's not above 12, I'm good. So I did win the challenge, and that means that we get to select some more allowance. We'll go with this one. I always try to pick from the middle. Served me well in the past. Ooh. Okay, not bad. So this is 5,000won, $5. So I think that brings our total to about 8. So we'll be able to get a little bit more than I was anticipating before. But we'll see. I'm not really sure. Like I said, this is kind of like the premium higher qualities. So we might not be able to get a whole lot, but we're definitely going to go ahead and try. So this is kind of what I meant about like the premium cut qualities. So you can see that there's a difference with beef, there's a difference with pork as well. You can buy them like in these packaged sections, but you can also ask if you have a certain amount that you need to get. 네, 안녕하세요.
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 뭐 고기 보러 오신 거예요?
아, 미역국 하는데요.
미역국 끓이실 거예요?
네.
서비스를 많이 좀
진짜요?
네.
아, 감사합니다. So we were going to be getting a service cut as well. We get a little bit extra for that today, just because he's so kind enough to do that for us. But he also sliced it up a little bit, so it's going to make it easier for me when I'm actually trying to create the miyeokguk. 네, 감사합니다. 네, 안녕히 계세요. All right, you guys. So that is that. We got our meat, we got our ingredients, and we are good to go. Now it is time to go figure out where our kitchen was. Like I said, this market is actually quite large, so I'm gonna have an interesting time trying to figure out the location and all that. As always, let's take out our ingredients. So first we have our seaweed, we've got our beef, and then we've got our garlic. So it's very simple today, actually. In general, if I was doing this at home, I would have had to buy 2 other things. It would have been soy sauce and sesame oil. So if you guys are attempting to make this at home, make sure you have those things on deck as well. Like I said, you want this kind of shredded, dried seaweed. You don't want to get like the kim, like the kind that you have in like the little packets for a snack. Make sure it's this one. Is that good? I think that we'll just use all of it. If you guys are using fresh garlic, make sure that you mince it, chop it up really, really fine. That's always really helpful. Oh, wow, the smell of garlic just punched me in the face. Yeah, so make sure you got some garlic. If you guys go ahead and check, you can already see it's kind of starting to like hydrate a lot. So while that's been working, then we're gonna add the garlic and then we should be done. I don't know. That looks good. That looks like a lot, but we'll work with it anyway. So let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna throw this in here. Ooh, can you guys hear that? Ooh, the garlic's kind of getting to me. Oh, smells good. Okay, so here's the seaweed. Here we go. Is that a lot? I feel like that's a lot. Be some friends. I feel like a chef. It's all a lie. I'm not, but I can feel like one. We are so proud of you. Thank you so much. The soup looks hot. Be careful. It is hot, but if you guys come to Korea, you'll see something that happens quite a bit is like boiling soups. Like jjigae, for example, my favorite food ever is kimchi jjigae. But they eat it while it's actually still boiling. Like it's a very Korean thing to do. You'll see they're like breathing while they're trying to eat it, but you have to eat it while it's hot because it is so much better. This was something that like was so unnatural to me when I first came here. I was like, why would you not wait for it to cool? But I totally get it now. I do totally get it. As well as like when it's hot outside, you eat hot soup, and when it's cold outside, you eat cold soup or cold noodles. Something about balancing the temperatures between outside and inside, I guess. All right, so it seems like it's about done. We're gonna be giving it a taste test here. So I'm gonna turn this down a little bit. 맛있다. Way better than my japchae. Way better. This is actually really good. Wow, 너무 맛있다. Good job, Shan. All right, I think my friend is gonna like it. Honestly, I'm proud of that. I did pretty good. Could use a little bit more salt. Should I do that? Should I add some more salt? I'll think about it. We'll see. Thank you, Shannon, for showing us the delicious preparations. I'm glad that it looks delicious. Like I said, the first episode will scar me for the rest of my life because the japchae that I made was not good. And also it was a total mess as far as like timing and stuff like that. So it was definitely interesting, and I had to eat like a spicy sugar corn dog as a penalty. So it just kind of depends on the episode, I guess. But in this case, yes, it was delicious. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Okay, so today's winner is going to be Kay Stosh. All right, so Kay Stosh, thank you so much for participating during the entire episode. So Kay Stosh, if you want to take a screenshot. Congratulations, you are the winner. Make sure you follow the description and the link down below. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week. Thank you guys so much for tuning in.